Hey, Demetrius is back with a Labor Notes interview. I got a special guest with me. What's your name?
My name's Suzy Englot.
And who do you work for?
I am the president of AFGE Local 3911. I live in New York City and I work at the Environmental Protection Agency.
And how long have you worked there?
I've worked there for a little over 4 years.
And what brought you to Labor Notes?
I came to Labor Notes because our union is facing really unique and scary struggles right now, and we wanted to get connected with the broader labor movement. We wanted to learn, get some new skills, make new connections, and it's been such an amazing experience.
And how long have you been there?
At EPA,
At EPA, yeah.
I've been at EPA for a little over 4 years now. I started in 2022.
Okay, so that's two administrations that you've been serving. So what
Yes.
has changed since this new administration took over?
Yeah. Well, we've witnessed one of the biggest union busting efforts in the country. It's felt like it's been attack after attack this past year. In 2025, we lost the right to telework. We lost our union contract altogether. We've had union members suspended, put on administrative leave, put under investigation, and fired just for speaking out against what's been happening, in this administration. It's been a really tough time, and I'm really proud of our union that a lot of people have come together, and we've really tried to weather the storm as a unit. But a lot of people are scared, and we're just here. I'm here with my coworkers, with my colleagues, trying to figure out how to keep everyone connected, to keep everyone inspired, keep everyone in the labor movement.
I didn't even know a CBA could be canceled until this administration took over.
Right.
I mean,
Well, it's illegal, so that's generally why it doesn't happen.
there's something that was bargained, your benefits and everything. So did any benefits or anything get taken away from you guys when they got canceled?
There was a big threat of that. It wasn't canceled through the CBA, but there were several potential budget cuts introduced that were going to cut benefits and were going to massively change the federal retirement system, which is one of the huge benefits of working for the federal government. You have a set pension, a set retirement plan. We were really lucky that. And we worked really hard to lobby Congress and to make sure that those things were not ultimately included. But it's something that hangs over our head all the time, that at any moment something could change. There's also a rule recently introduced called Schedule PC, which recategorizes a number of EPA employees, of federal employees generally, to at will instead of permanent, employees who you'd have a harder time just firing them for doing their jobs. And now there are a lot of more people who are at will employees who are going to be, again, sitting with an axe over their head, worrying about what the consequences are going to be for standing up for science, standing up for the environment and public health.
So no protection. So pretty much now, instead of having a 90-day probation period, it's a permanent probation period.
Right, and this is interestingly affecting mostly very senior people, people at what we call the GS 15 level. A lot of people who have a lot of experience, who have a lot of institutional knowledge, are now having to worry about that. It's really awful.
And now with the CBA canceled, how did you guys react to that? How did you guys stay together?
Well, we've just tried to stay in contact. The biggest thing has been making sure everyone still feels connected, that we have community. We've taken measures to try and we're not allowed to do union business on site anymore. We don't have union offices anymore. And so we've taken precautions to make sure that we're still doing our monthly meetings, we're still doing union activities, but that's being done off the clock on our personal time, to make sure that everyone still feels comfortable and safe participating in these things. We've tried to do things like raise visibility by wearing green on Wednesdays, wearing pins. We have these lanyards that we got through our EPA Council 238, which is our overarching union structure. I wear this in the workplace and have my little, ID card on it. And I think that sometimes people will see it and they're like, hey, that's right. We're still in a union. We're all together. So.
That's right. And how can people help you guys and you guys fight to stay, you know,
Yeah.
together in one piece? Because
Yeah.
we all know that EPA has been a target for a long time.
Yeah, I think something that's really hard in this time, and I feel it too, is staying engaged and staying active in your advocacy. And something that has changed a lot for us over the time, like our budget hasn't been cut by quite as much, we've retained some of our benefits, is that people still care about the work that we do, and they care that we are still able to do it as federal employees, and they understand that as workers, we need to still have conditions that are conducive to doing our work. And if we don't, then well, we won't be able to protect the environment. So I think like the biggest thing that people can do is stay engaged, stay paying attention to the kind of cuts that are trying to be proposed for the EPA's budget, for other budgets, the kind of harm that's being done to other agencies, and stay engaged with your local representatives. And yeah, just like, and reach out to us. Like, we always love to hear from, we love connecting with private unions, we love connecting with other public sector unions, and like feeling like we're all in this fight together.
And how do
Yeah.
people reach you guys? Do you guys have what's your social media handle for your
Yeah.
union?
We have an Instagram. It's AFGE3911. We also have a website. It mostly has information for our members, but it's AFGE3911.org. We have a Facebook page that has our again the same name. So
Hey, thank you for joining me.
yeah,
It was a pleasure.
yeah. Thank you.